Hello everyone, Tiffany Manger here, and this time I would like to show you this project here. It looks like an ordinary regular card that just folds up here, as you can see, but when you open it, it kind of pops up here like a pop-up card with a little hole in it and everything, and you see pop there, and when you fold it, it just folds flat like a regular card. When I saw this on another video, and it was the only video I saw of this, and it was done from the UK, and their paper size is different than ours. So, and also hers was in centimeters, and she did give inches and everything too, but it wasn't lining up right, and I was trying to use our paper or our standard size cardstock, and after a couple of tries and a headache later, and probably at least 2 hours of me figuring out, racking my brain to different measurements, I finally figured it out how to do it with our American size cardstock. So you're going to need a piece of cardstock, and this is 5.5 by 11, and this is in Daffodil Delight. We're going to get our scoreboard out here, and long ways on this side we are going to score at 3 5/8. And my thing just jumped over. There is a trick for that to keep it from doing that. As you can see, it jumped over. Rub some wax paper on it. Okay. 3 5/8. 6 3/4. 7 1/4. And then 10 1/2. Alright, we got them all scored. Now, when I was trying to figure this out, I could not get it to line up nicely. So you do have to trim off just a little bit. So we're going to take our trimmer, and on our last score here, the 1/2 inch, we're just going to trim a little bit off. I usually line this up with the line of where the cutting pad is. So it's probably about 1/8 of an inch or so for it to, so it fits when you go to tuck it all in. Alright, there we go. Move that out of the way. Now we're going to burnish all of our folds here with our bone folder. And as you can see, it should line up right with our fold line right there. If it doesn't, you can trim it back a little bit more if you'd like. And this one here. Alright, to save time, I already stamped out our pieces. So your outside piece here, we're going to go at, let's see here where my measurement's at. The outside piece here, I did 5 1/4 by 3 1/4, and I already stamped this with the Butterfly Basics stamp set here, as you can see, and I used a couple new products. As you can see, it looks kind of, I've colored it in with our markers. You can see the really pretty glittery sparkle. Well, that is with our Wink of Stella brush that we sell here now. It's a brush that you use to paint on. See how it's glittery there? Ooh, that's pretty. This is the gold one, and it just gives it an extra glitter. They also have a clear glitter too. And I also, if you can see, I used the new ombre pads that we have. This one's Rich Razzleberry. It's the same color, and it just gradually gets from light to dark. And I'm going to use that on the inside too. So I'm going to attach this on the outside since I'm done with that. And I sponged the edges here, and we're just gonna line this up like so, and it'll hide that jump that I did with my thing. Alright, now this is for, you're gonna put a piece here, and I already stamped that too. This piece here will be 3 by 5.5, and it will go right in there like that. So we're going to attach that. And I made it just so it just fits in between those lines there. Okay. So then flip this over. This is our front piece here, because it's when it folds up, it's going to fold up into that way. So I already stamped all that and everything. So we'll attach that. All right, this here is 3 by 5 1/4. I shortened it up a little bit. So now we're gonna punch out a hole here. You can use a framelit. You can use any kind of size framelit or shape, butterfly or whatnot. I'm just gonna use a circle punch here, and I'm gonna line that right in there and center it like so. Punch that out. My punch got locked here. There we go. And I'm going to try to line up where my butterfly would go. I'm going to take just a little pencil mark, kind of mark it, make a little mark, and I'll stamp over that. So that way we can see where the hole is going to go. And I'm taking the butterfly from the Butterfly Basics and our ombre pad, as you can see. This is one that you can't refill. Once it's done, because it's hard to get the color to gradually get lighter and everything. But you see it goes from light to dark. And when you go to ink this up, you want to kind of go side to side here. So that's inked up. And there was my center here. I'm just going to put this here. Didn't show up as good as I wanted to, but that's okay. It's just kind of hiding in the shadows. Maybe we'll add a little, I mean, you can see it a little bit. What we'll do is I think we're going to add a little bling to her with the Wink of Stella here. We're going to go around the edges, so we'll make her stand out now. I wanted to show this ombre pad. That's why I decided to do it in this. But it didn't show up like I wanted to, so we're going to make her sparkle and fill her in here. And you can just squeeze this to get more out. As you see, you just paint it on like so. There we go. I wonder how that would look. I think that would look pretty. Let's fill in the flowers a little bit, give her a little extra bling here. There's some of that in there. I might just fill it all in because she just looks so pretty. But I kind of want to leave the purples in there. So yeah, we'll just fill her in here and there. Give her some extra sparkle and glitter. I love sparkle. So let's all the little white spots in there. There we go. Fill in like so. There we go. Alright. So, let that dry a little. Look at that sparkle. Isn't that pretty? Okay. We're going to put our adhesive here. And I think I'm going to use the tear tape since it's since I cut that thin. If I can just find my edge here. Here we go. Going to line the tear tape up. If you don't like using the fast fuse, you can use the tear tape. It just tears just like that. And then let's pull our piece off here. Alright. This will line up so the fold will go, your second fold's going to go flat like this. And you just fold this over, give it a nice crease. There we go. Voila, finished. And pops right up like that, like so. We got some really pretty sparkle going on here. Finished, just like that. And like I said, you can send it right in a card. It'll fold flat. There you go. You'll have that crease in the back, but that's okay because they'll just, I just like the way that looks. That's awesome. So there you go. And here's my other one. If you liked what you've seen here and would like to order any of these products that I use, my website is www.tiffanymanger.stampinup.net. If you liked what you've seen, please like my video and subscribe to my channel. I try to do a couple different tutorials and different explanations of products. I hope you enjoyed what you see here. I thank you for watching and have a nice night.